Question of the Week from the Naked Scientists.
Hello, and welcome to Question of the Week with me, Harrison Lewis. For the past few days, I've been pondering over a real brain teaser that's been sent in by David.
Hello, Naked Scientists. My question is, how much of the brain is actual memory?
I swear I used to be able to remember the answer to this one. I must have forgotten. Luckily, Amy Milton from the University of Cambridge has been on hand to remind me.
It really depends upon how you are defining memory. When we talk about memory conversationally, for example, remembering what you did to celebrate your last birthday, we often mean a specific type of memory known as episodic memory. If we restrict ourselves to thinking about this type of memory, then we know that one particular brain region, called the hippocampus, is really important for storing these memories and for re-experiencing them as episodic memories, essentially mentally time-travelling when they're retrieved. The combined volume of the two hippocampi on both sides of the brain is about 6 centimetres cubed, so this is about 0.5% of total brain volume.
That seems like a rather small proportion of the brain to me, but of course the story gets more complex. It turns out that episodic memory isn't isolated to one specific area.
We know that episodic memory doesn't just rely on the hippocampus. Damage to other brain regions, for example parts of the thalamus, can also lead to problems in storing episodic memories. Also, retrieving episodic memories depends upon many different brain regions, which are needed to work out which memory you want to retrieve, holding it in mind, and checking that it's the right one. When you retrieve a memory, it's also thought that this activates the brain regions that were involved in that experience in the first place.
Right, so that includes the visual cortex for what you saw, the auditory cortex for what you heard, language processing regions for what was said. In reality, you instantaneously draw on a lot of different parts of the brain in just the simple act of retrieving that memory.
And episodic memory isn't the only type of memory. You have memories for motor skills, which depend upon motor brain regions. You have memories for what objects are, what they feel like, what they look like, etc., which involves many different brain regions. You even have memories that tell you that the sound of an ice cream van is a good thing, which depends upon brain regions like the amygdala. So essentially, you could argue that almost all of the brain is involved in memory in one way or another.
Thanks, Amy. I'll try to remember that this time. Next week, we'll be answering this question coming in from Martin.
How long does it take for the food that I eat to become part of me?
Get in touch and tell us what you think. You can email Chris at thenakedscientists.com, find us on Facebook, alternatively tweet us at Naked Scientists, or join in the debate on the forum, and you can find that at thenakedscientists.com/forum.